It's Lushawn. If you've just found my channel, welcome, and if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting me here on Lushawn's Lifestyle. You know I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. If you haven't done so already, please consider clicking the subscribe button so that you can join me here on my channel along with the other lifestylers. And also don't forget to click the notification bell, that way you know when I upload a video. Also, if you would, consider sharing my channel and this video with your family and friends. I would be so grateful. So this video is my debt snowball update for the month of July. It's been super hectic this month, but I pretty much stayed on course, so I'm happy about that. So let's go ahead and take a look, and if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, but you're familiar with the Dave Ramsey snowball method, basically I do that, but I do it in two parts. I have my consumer debt creditors that I track in my debt snowball, and then I also have my student loan creditors that I track as well. I know there's different ways you can do it. Everybody kind of tweaks it to make it work for them, and they will just focus, you know, some planners, budget planners, just focus on just consumer debt, and they don't actually track their student loan, but I do. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at what my consumer debt is looking like right now. Let me bring you guys in a little bit so you can see. All right, and my first, well, the creditor that I owe currently is Synchrony. It used to be, Synchrony used to be the item that I was throwing extra money at, because it is the lowest balanced creditor that I have right now. But because it's a zero interest card, and there's no finance charge on it right now, and I have a little time to pay it off, I decided to flip it. So I'm going back to starting this this month. I started paying a different creditor the extra money. So this was just a normal payment for Synchrony, and I'm starting with $1,915. And I just made the normal $56 minimum payment for that. And of course, no charges were made, and there's no finance charge because it's currently 0 APR. And oh, I did that wrong. Ooh, trying to get back in the groove of things. I'm back from reunion and vacationing and yeah, all that good stuff. And please don't tell me I'm out. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so this should have been $971 is my starting balance, and I made a $56 payment, nothing there. So my ending balance is $1,915 for Synchrony. Next is my Capital One, and Capital One is the card that I am now focusing on for my debt snowball because of the finance charge that I'm hit with. So my starting balance for this card was $3,179.37, and I paid $104 for the minimum, and then I also paid $170 for the snowball. So the charges made on it, I didn't make any charges, but there was the annual fee of $39 that got added in, so the yearly fee. And then the finance charge that was added in was $67.06. So the current ending balance on that card right now is $3,011.43. Actually would have been under, it would have been like $2,900 if it wasn't for that annual fee. But that's okay. It is what it is. It'll be done soon. All right. Next is BPAS, which is a personal loan, and I currently owe $3,049.73. And again, this would probably supersede the Capital One because of the balance, but because this rate is so low, and I'm really concentrating more on getting the credit cards paid off, because those affect your credit more so than your, like, a personal loan or something like that. Those of you who monitor your credit, you know they have the credit utilization percentages, and so those things, they're high impact on your credit, so it's better to pay off your credit cards first. So I paid $139 for that, and then the finance charge was $41.45, and there was some kind of fee that they added to it. Normally it's not this high, but it was some fee that they put on there, some yearly, I forgot what they called it. It was like $25. So my balance on this is $2,952.18. So it's below $3,000, so it's getting there. And my next creditor is American Express, and that balance was $5,843.83. I paid $156 minimum payment for that. There were no charges made here, of course. And the finance charge was $101.54. And then again, for those who are unfamiliar with American Express, they have two buckets now that you can utilize on your American Express card. Any of your charges and purchases that are below $100, you pay them off that same, when that period is within the monthly period. However, if you make any charges over $100, they have a separate bucket that works as a credit card. So it'll, you don't have to pay the whole thing off. You can pay it in monthly payments like you would a normal credit card. So that's why there's a finance charge, because I was asked that question, like, it's American Express. Yeah, American Express is getting up with the whole credit card thing, and so, but they do give you you can still pay the whole thing off if you choose to, but it still puts it in a bucket where it'll still, accrue monthly. So I currently owe on that one $5,789.37. Okay, and then my last consumer debt creditor is another personal loan, and that's BBVA Compass, and I owed $19,398.54. The payment was $715.53. Charges made were none, of course, and the finance charge was $242.42, and that leaves me owing $18,925.43. Oops, sorry, I got us off screen there. Sorry about that. So that's what I have for my consumer debt creditors. So I added these off screen just for the sake of time. So I started out owing $33,000 $442.47, and I made $1,340.53 in payments. There was a annual fee of $39. My total finance charges equal $452.47, and I currently owe in my consumer debt $32,593.41. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the student loans. All right, so my student loan creditors, it's really two, but I break them out. One is Ed Financial. I'm sure you all are familiar with Ed Financial. No one likes them. And I understand why, trust me. The starting balance on this particular one is $4,177.76, and the minimum payment I pay on this is $35. And I made this my minimum payment because the minimum payment they were giving me didn't even cover like a quarter of the finance charge. So yeah, that's how they get you. So the finance charge on this was $29.25, and they wanted me to pay like $12 or something. Like, for real? No. So that wasn't happening. All right, and I owe now $4,172.01. So you can see why I put extra to it, because if I didn't, it just would still just keep accumulating and nothing would come down. The next creditor is Mahila, and that I owe, $5,605.87, I believe. I hope I'm reading it right. I wrote notes, but I wrote them really sloppy. So I hope I got the right numbers. I'll add it up just to be sure. I paid $59.45 for minimum on that one. The finance charge was $17.89, and I owe currently $5,564.31 on that one. Then I have another Mahila, and I owe $6,452.90. I paid $70.55 for that minimum payment. The finance charge was $24.38. And I currently owe $6,406.73. And last is another Ed Financial. So really I only have two student loan creditors, but I break it out so I can just kind of see what the loans are. Just works for me. So that's Ed Financial B, and I currently owe $11,315.30, and the minimum is $75 that I calculated would make sense to pay so that something comes off the principal. The finance charge is $67.22, and the ending balance is $11,307.52. So let's look at these totals. So let's see, 13. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that's a correct 7. All right, so my starting balance for the student loan creditors was $27,551.83. my minimum payments totaled $240, and the finance charges totaled $138.74 for the month of July. So currently my ending balance is $27,450.57. Okay, so what I do is at the bottom, I always keep this little legend down here of what I've paid off and what I have been paying on the minimum balances for those particular creditors, minimum payments. So it was $167. So for the month, I put $170 towards the Capital One, just rounded it up. I'll probably just round it up to 200 to be quite honest. But yeah, I keep that there so I know what I've paid off and what the minimums were, so I can develop my snowball, and that's how that works. And then I also look at what I've paid in debt for each month. So for my consumer debt, which is what the CD means, I paid $1,340.53. And for student loan debt, I paid $240 in minimum payments. So total debt paid in July, and I can probably just do this, is 5304, that's 85. So I paid $1,580.53 total for July on my debt. So yeah, so this is my debt snowball update for July and what I have going on. And again, it's slowly coming off. Even with all the stuff I have going on, thank goodness for sinking funds and very generous aunts who you know, helped me do all this stuff that I had to do with our family traveling and all of that, and you know, for a little bit of savings. So it helps, and then it can keep you on track so you're not messing up what you got going on here when you're saving on the side. So yeah, so that is my debt snowball update for the month of July. If you've lasted this long in the video, you already know you are a lifestyler, and until my next video, hugs and love.